Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a lush forest, there lived a little rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was a curious and adventurous rabbit who loved to explore the world around her. She lived with her parents, Benny and Flopsy, in a cozy burrow beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree. One sunny afternoon, Rosie was busy sniffing around the forest floor, searching for juicy berries and sweet wildflowers to add to her collection. As she wandered deeper into the woods, she stumbled upon a hidden clearing surrounded by tall trees and filled with the most vibrant and colorful flowers she had ever seen. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming lavender, and the soft hum of bees as they flitted from flower to flower. Rosie's eyes grew wide with wonder as she gazed upon the clearing. She had never seen anything so beautiful in her life. She felt as though she had stumbled upon a secret garden, hidden away from the rest of the world. Without hesitation, Rosie hopped into the clearing, her paws barely touching the soft earth as she explored every nook and cranny. As she wandered, Rosie discovered a small, shimmering pool of water in the center of the clearing. The water was so still and clear that Rosie could see her own reflection staring back at her. She giggled with delight, never having seen her own face before. She watched as the sun's rays danced across the water, creating a mesmerizing display of light and shadow. Just as Rosie was about to leave the clearing, she heard a faint rustling in the bushes. She turned to see a small, shy-looking fairy emerging from the underbrush. The fairy had delicate wings, a mischievous grin, and eyes that sparkled like the stars on a clear night. "Hello, little rabbit," the fairy said in a voice like a gentle breeze. "My name is Lily. I've been watching you explore my garden. You seem to have a sense of wonder and curiosity that I haven't seen in a long time." Rosie's ears perked up with excitement. "A fairy? I've never seen a fairy before," she exclaimed. Lily chuckled. "Ah, yes. I'm a bit of an oddity in these parts. Most creatures don't get to see me, as I'm quite shy and prefer to keep to myself. But I think you might be different. Rosie, you seem to have a special spark within you." Rosie's curiosity was piqued. "What do you mean?" she asked, her whiskers twitching with excitement. Lily's grin grew wider. "I mean that you have a gift, Rosie. A gift that allows you to see the magic in the world. Not everyone can see it, but I think you might be one of the few who can." Rosie's eyes grew wide with wonder. "Magic? What kind of magic?" Quote. Lily's wings fluttered with excitement. "Ah, my dear, the magic of the forest is vast and wondrous. It's the magic of growth, of transformation, of connection. It's the magic that makes the flowers bloom and the trees grow tall. And I think you might be the key to unlocking it all." Rosie's heart skipped a beat. She had always felt like there was something special about her, something that set her apart from the other rabbits. She had always felt a deep connection to the natural world, and a sense of wonder that she couldn't explain. Lily nodded, as if she could read Rosie's thoughts. "I think you might be the one to help me restore the balance of magic in the forest. You see, the forest is in danger. A dark force has begun to spread, threatening to destroy the very essence of the forest, and I think you might be the only one who can stop it." Rosie's determination grew. She knew she had to help Lily. She knew she had to save the forest. Lily led Rosie on a wild adventure through the forest, introducing her to all sorts of magical creatures and teaching her the secrets of the forest. They met a wise old owl named Professor Hootenanny, who taught Rosie about the ancient magic of the forest. They met a mischievous band of fairies, who taught Rosie how to dance under the stars. And they met a gentle giant of a bear, who taught Rosie about the power of kindness and compassion. As they journeyed, Rosie began to realize that she was indeed special. She had a unique connection to the natural world, and a deep sense of wonder that allowed her to see the magic in everything. She began to understand that she had a crucial role to play in restoring the balance of magic in the forest. But as they approached the heart of the forest, Rosie began to feel a sense of trepidation. She could sense the dark force looming ahead, threatening to destroy everything she held dear. Lily's wings fluttered anxiously. We're getting close, Rosie. We must be brave and face whatever lies ahead. Rosie took a deep breath, her heart pounding with excitement and fear. She knew she had to be brave. She knew she had to save the forest. As they approached the heart of the forest, Rosie saw it, a dark and foreboding castle, surrounded by a moat of swirling black smoke. The air was thick with the scent of decay and destruction. Lily's voice was steady and calm. This is the lair of the dark sorcerer, Melister. He's the one who's been spreading the dark force throughout the forest. We must be careful. Rosie, we must be brave. Rosie's determination grew. She knew she had to face Melister and stop him. She knew she had to save the forest. With Lily by her side, Rosie marched into the heart of the castle, ready to face whatever lay ahead. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to save the forest and restore the balance of magic. As they entered the castle, Rosie saw Melister standing before her. He was a tall, dark figure with eyes that glowed like embers. He sneered at Rosie, his voice dripping with malice. "So, you're the little rabbit who thinks she can stop me," he said. "I'll crush you like the insignificant insect you are." Rosie stood tall, her heart pounding with fear. But she didn't back down. She knew she had to be brave. She knew she had to save the forest. With Lily's help, Rosie faced Melister and his minions, using all the magic and wonder she had learned on her journey. She used her connection to the natural world to summon the power of the forest, calling upon the ancient magic that lay within. As the battle raged on, Rosie began to feel a strange sensation. She felt the magic of the forest coursing through her veins, growing stronger with each passing moment. She felt herself becoming one with the forest, her connection to the natural world deepening and growing stronger. And then, in a flash of light and energy, Rosie felt the dark force begin to recede. Melister's powers began to wane, and his minions began to flee in terror. Lily's wings fluttered with excitement. "You did it, Rosie. You saved the forest." Quote, Rosie smiled, her heart full of joy and wonder. She knew she had done something truly special. She knew she had restored the balance of magic in the forest. As they left the castle, Rosie and Lily were greeted as heroes. The creatures of the forest celebrated their victory, and the forest itself seemed to glow with a newfound sense of wonder and magic. Rosie knew that she would always be connected to the natural world, and that she would always have a special place in the heart of the forest. She knew that she had found her true purpose, and that she would always be there to defend the forest and its magic. And so, Rosie returned to her burrow, her heart full of wonder and her spirit full of magic. She knew that she would always be a part of the forest, and that she would always be ready to defend it against any danger that might arise. The end. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.